Join me as I take on the challenge of becoming a champion for students with learning and disabilities and see how I can make a real difference in their lives. Every student deserves a champion, someone who believes in them, supports them, and helps them overcome obstacles that stand in their way. For students with learning disabilities, having a champion can be a game changer. It can mean the difference between feeling lost and alone and feeling seen, heard, and empowered. When we champion our students, we give them the tools they need to succeed, not just in the classroom, but in life. Students with learning disabilities often face a unique set of challenges that can make them feel like they're struggling to keep up. They may feel like they're stuck in a system that isn't designed to support them and that they're alone in their struggles. They may feel frustrated, anxious, and defeated, like they're never going to be able to catch up. And worst of all, they may start to believe that they're just not good enough, that they're somehow broken or flawed. This can lead to a downward spiral of negativity, self-doubt, and low self-esteem. These feelings of isolation and inadequacy can be overwhelming and can even lead students to give up on their education altogether. But it doesn't have to be this way. With the right support and guidance, students with learning disabilities can thrive. They can learn to advocate for themselves, to ask for help when they need it, and to develop strategies for overcoming their challenges. They can learn to see themselves as capable, competent, and deserving of success. But it takes more than just a willingness to learn. It takes a champion, someone who will stand beside them, support them, and advocate for them every step of the way. It takes someone who will help them develop a growth mindset, who will encourage them to take risks, who will celebrate their success. It takes someone who will help them find their voice and use it to advocate for themselves. One student I worked with, let's call her Sarah, was struggling in school. She had dysgraphia, and reading and writing were a daily struggle for her. She had given up on learning, but I could see her potential, and with the help of her champion, she was able to find her own unique learning style. She began to thrive, and her confidence soared. She started to see herself as capable, and her grades began to reflect that. But more importantly, she started to believe in herself, and that was the greatest transformation of all. Sarah's story is just one example of the power of having a champion. It shows us that with the right supports, students with learning disabilities can overcome even the toughest challenges. It shows us that they can succeed, they can thrive, and they can reach their full potential. And it shows us that we, as educators, have the power to make a real difference in their lives. In conclusion, every student needs a champion, someone who will support them, advocate for them, and help them overcome their challenges. When we champion our students, we give them the tools they need to succeed, not just in the classroom, but in life. So let's make a commitment to be that champion, to stand beside our students, to help them reach their full potential. Thanks for watching. And if you've had a similar experience with a champion in your life, please share that with us in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about education and learning difficulties, be sure to check out our videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more content.